Good evening, degenerates. I am playing around with this thing, trying to figure out how to operate it. I don't know if anybody's actually going to join this stupid thing, but who knows? Got a nice Nika Rustica going on here. Anybody who spends any time around me knows that I can't go without a cigar if I'm going to be hanging out here. And a backdrop behind me now, so nobody has to look at my dirty shop. That's always a good thing. This is not a blunt. This is a cigar. It's just the way things are, I guess. Let's see. Break out a few things here. No, that's not going to work at all. Let's see here. I get some windows paneled here. Got us a nice bottle of Blade and Bow. Because can't sit out here without having a glass of bourbon. Well, not necessarily a glass. Oh, by the way, the camo pattern on this thing has a little Texas on it, strangely enough. Well, so let's see what we can get into this evening. I don't have anything prepared, obviously. I see that I'm competing with King Picks, and I don't think there's ever going to be any overlap on that one for the simple fact that nobody watches me. So, so what's going on in the world? Let's see. Oh, let's see. So, Tony Gonzalez is a piece of shit. That's just how that goes. Brandon's going to kick his ass. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm a fan of Unsub and Brandon, and been to an event of his in Las Vegas at SHOT Show. And I'm fairly certain that somebody's got to be watching this because you're commenting to me. Oh, never mind. Discord. So I'm fairly certain he's going to win that, but let's let's not jinx it. See anything else interesting? Oh man, I'm not used to doing this alone. I'm used to playing off of Aaron's channel. Anybody who doesn't know, I've guested on I Had to Say It on the I Had to Say It podcast twice now. Um, so that's a fun thing to do. I'm probably going to do that fairly often. Hence the backdrop here, because not that I'm trying to be professional. I wouldn't have all this smoke and junk, but never intend to actually do anything good with this. But it would be cool to have somebody hop on. Anybody watching the Olympics, they can hop on here in the chat and explain to me what the hell ice dancing is. Never heard of that one before. I don't know if they're talking about couples figure skating or what. I mean, not that it's important, but come on. Somebody get in the chat. Say something. Let's see. Nothing. I can't say there's nothing interesting going on in the world. I just don't want to be somebody who sits and talks about current events. I just don't have anything to talk about because I'm testing this setup and I've only ever done it the one time. And well, it didn't work out real great. I deleted the video off of YouTube. That's one thing I could talk about. So, for anybody who didn't know, I've got a YouTube channel, Forced Valor, Forced Valor Radio, um, where I take real historic battles for the most part. I think the first, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them were made up, but where for the most part I take real historic battles and set them up so that our AK Jesus, our Kentucky Colonel Brandon Herrera can take part in it, and hopefully it's entertaining and funny. Well, anyway, so to get to the point was, I've got a narrator that I've been using from the very beginning, Ronald Wimbley. Uh, for you, those of you who don't enjoy things of that nature, I've been told that people don't like AI. In case you didn't know, Ronald's not a real guy. I don't know how you wouldn't have guessed that. Um, the early videos, he actually dropped his accent mid sentence sometimes because AI is what it is. And but anyway, I actually decided to voice one of my own videos, so that's going to be fun. That'll be coming out Wednesday morning. That going to be my voice. So this idiot is actually narrating my own videos. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it flops. Uh, it's not any more difficult for me to do, but I was I had it suggested to me that that might go over better because people would rather see or hear, not see. I'm not, my face is not going to be on them, but they would rather hear a real person as opposed to some AI. So that'll be something. Um, let's see. Where was I at? I was just someplace. be a lot more helpful if people would come in here and say something in the chat. Maybe that would be an interesting thing to say. We'll see if anybody decides to join. That would be neat. I think I've had 13 people so far hit the X one, and I don't know that anybody's sticking around because nobody's saying anything. I'm a dull guy. I'm too sober to be funny yet. Plus, I don't have anybody to play off of. So, but if you hang around long enough, I'll be inebriated, and we'll see what happens. There's just a bunch of garbage in the world today. Nothing fun to talk about. Come on, somebody say something. Get your asses in the chat. You can act like an asshat. Just don't be a racist or a piece of shit. Man, where are all of my interesting people I'm following? Let's see. Nope, not that. Oh, so is anybody following Harvey's Pistol and Pawn? So this guy, um, licensed FFL, obviously, does giveaways, weekly giveaways on X, and it's uh, it's always interesting to see. I mean, he's got some pretty decent stuff going on. Um, it's Harvey's Pistols at Harvey's Pistols on X, um, and it's pretty easy to enter. Generally, you just like the post, repost it. He prefers quotes, but you can just repost it and then leave a comment. Sometimes he brings along somebody else that you need to be following, but most of the times it's just that simple. And he will, if you're selected, he'll send you, he'll at you and ask you to DM him your FFL information. He'll send it to the FFL of your choice and win a gun. I know people personally. Aaron that I brought up before is one. I haven't, but I still do it anyway. But it's an interesting way of going about doing things. So because he's a gun dealer, you can't advertise. He can't really advertise on X, even though he's got the little gold check mark and everything next to his name. You just can't. They just won't let you do it. I don't know why. That's neither here nor there. It's their business. But he does get a lot of traction from these posts because a bunch of people share it to be able to win, and so that's pretty cool. I'm he's also JD as well. There's a different JD. Obviously, it's not me, but I'm going to steal that idea from you, sir, because I think I'm going to run a contest. So we're probably going to have something from our merch store. If you go over to forcedvalor.com and look up on the top of our website, there's a merchandise link. And I think I'm going to run a contest, and then the winner gets one item off off the web store, off the merch store. I've done this before. This is actually how I met Aaron. Is he was like the only person who entered the contest I ran, which was really complicated. I had a lot of rules to be able to do it, which is probably why nobody entered the damn thing. But anyway, he's the one who won the first contest I ran, and we ended up talking and hit it off, and now I've been a guest on his podcast a couple of times. But there you go, Harvey's Pistol and Pawn. Go check it out. I guess I could actually type that in here, but let me go grab his X link. That would be the smart thing to do now, wouldn't it? Let's see. How many different places will this damn thing post? I can post it my X manually. Let's see if it'll go. Yep, went to the YouTube. Put it in here. Had to do the X one myself. But, so there's that. This damn boom mic gets in my way of my left hand and I can't smoke my cigars. First world problems, right? Oh, well, Tyler Vargas Andrews is also hosting. So I've got King Picks and Tyler Vargas Andrews both on at the same time as me. There's not a single person that's going to watch this one that I'm on. Yeah, those two guys. I had to find a better place to put my ashtray so my smoke isn't going up in the middle of everybody's faces. Let's try to find a solution to that problem. Put that over here and see if that helps. A little airflow going the other direction, maybe. Let's see. What else can we talk about? What other dumbass things can we talk about today? Um. Oh, well, here's another thing. So I'm plugging people that I like. So Pepperbox. If you have not heard of Pepperbox, go to pepperbox.tv. No, I don't get paid by them. I just enjoy the hell out of that streaming service. The damn thing is damn near free. I'm telling you, it's like I think it's like $8 a month, $7 a month, it's something like that. It's so cheap that I don't even pay attention to how much it costs. Um, you can get a free subscription and watch some of their content. They've got exclusive content that's not available there anywhere else. So unsubscribe is there. Um, Habitual Line Crosser, uh, Brandon Herrera. I mean, the list goes on and on. Just about anybody who's got anything to do. Ronnie Atkins, the American marksman. He's a cool guy. You should check him out. But a lot of times they'll do after shows. I know the kind of consensual does theirs and has like exclusive after shows. Angry Cops does his. He has a Pepperbox after show. So anyway, lots of good content there. That's pretty close to the only thing I watch. I don't actually watch TV that much. I watch a lot of movies, but not a lot of television. Um, so I watch videos there. They have a lot of interesting people on unsubscribe. Um, but anyway, there's that. Um, Ronnie Adkins again. I brought him up. He's relatively new. Got his own relatively new channel going on over there. Um, kind of getting out on his own. He's a cool guy. I've had an opportunity to chat with him a little bit, talk to him. He's got a really nice dog named Jeff, who's cute as hell. He's half lab, half shepherd, and nobody wanted him, but Ronnie did, and he's great. So If you watch Ronnie's stuff, you'll get to see videos of Jeff. You can follow him on X, and Jeff's a cool dog. Ronnie's a good guy. It's unfortunate his dog gets more attention than he does on. But hey, you know what? I had to take my dog to the one of my dogs to the vet today. She had an abscess on her back. She's my older mutt, and she's 12 years old, and had this thing come up about the size of a freaking. It was just about baseball sized, and it popped up pretty bad and pretty quickly. And took her to the vet this morning. They drained it, found a tumor in it. That's not good. But so now we got to figure out how we're going to deal with that. Let's see. Man, there's just not a lot of stuff to comment on that isn't either hard to describe or going to get me into a lot of shit. Oh. But anyway, so I'm not going to be on here forever. I don't. Been almost 22 minutes and nobody's really. I think I got 14 views. That's just a lot more than I expected in the first place. But yeah, I'm not getting any chat action, so let me see what's going on. Yeah, there's nothing going on in YouTube either. I'm only streaming this in two places, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, I guess we're gonna call it at that. This was just a kind of a maiden voyage. Get this thing going. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more prep work next time. But all right, well. Oh, let me plug one more company, one more brand that I think is great. Echelon. I have been interacting with that account for a little bit on X, and the the guy running that social media account is unhinged. So yeah, there's a lot of playful banner. They're uh, a energy drink, pre-workout drink. Matter of fact, oh, don't mind my lack of anybody in the chair, but they make get my big ass up. Echelon. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this drink brand. Um, I I'm a subscriber to their they have a subscription service where you can buy a couple of cases of your chosen drink. I like the hydration. I have never tried the they have some spicy stuff to pre-workout. Uh, you'd have to go over there and but drinkechelon.com and check their stuff out. Uh, check them out on X, Drink Echelon, also at Drink Echelon on X. Um, fun guys, yeah. And my chair's shitty, so I get over it. I don't care. Shitty chair, but it works. It holds my big ass up off the floor. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna call it. It's almost 25 minutes, and I'm just wanted to play around. So, anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna smoke the cigar and drink a lot of bourbon, and try to stay out of